So what's up, people? Back again, another episode of Valuable or Garbage. You know how we do it here. Some valuable stuff, some garbage stuff. So before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching my stuff, and I'd like for you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let's get going. Now, the first one says overthinking is the biggest cause of unhappiness. I think this one, let's just put it straight away in that valuable spot. And you know what that means? That overthinking is the biggest cause of unhappiness. Overthinking is the biggest cause of unhappiness. You know, like, as people, I think overthinking is something we all do. Like, we all overthink sometimes. You know, you think of something and think, oh, what if that happens, and that happens, and that happens, and that happens, then that ends up happening. And then you've already put yourself in such a position that you're now thinking, let me just sit back and not try this or do this or whatever. And I think that's where the unhappiness comes from. That if you spend your whole life, you know, thinking that, overthinking rather, that things will happen like this if I do this and then do that and then do this and then that happens, that stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. You know exactly where you're going with that. It's just a way for you to stop doing something. So I think, do not overthink. Just go. Whatever's gonna come after that, you have no choice of what is happening in your life, but you can change everything happening in your life. So I think that's the right mentality. That do not overthink. Just go, and all the other questions, you'll answer them later. So let's go into the second one. People treat us the way we teach them to treat us. That one is another valuable one. Let's move it there. It's another valuable one. You know, like, you as a person, right? If you go into like, I like to think of it as like this, right? Let's say you work on a lower job, and then you get into a place where there are bigger people than you, right? And then the moment you walk into that room, right, without giving yourself confidence and anything like that, if you walk into that room with your head low and you don't command respect in that room, I think that's you've already trained everyone in that room to treat you rather the way you've entered that room. So I think as a person, right, you need to teach people the way they should treat you, right? If you are always on the begging side of somebody, always begging, you're teaching them that they need to make you beg for something in order for you to receive it. So I think if you want to get something in life, teach people how to treat you. If you want people to treat you with love, kindness, and empathy, sympathy, and all that, if you want people to treat you like that, you need to deploy that, and then when they go against your boundaries of that matter, you tell them straight away, I do not appreciate you doing this. Straight away, do not lie to anybody. Do not cushion people. To stop looking to cushion people who have no value in your life. If someone tells you that you suck or whatever, just tell them okay, and just leave it like that. So I think just teach people how they should treat you. Don't put yourself in a position where you're always begging people. You're always, you're always the one at the bottom, and always, I don't know how you can put it. I don't know how people do it, but teach people how they should treat you. People treat you the way you teach them to treat you. If you're always there punching back, they'll always come in and punch you. So that one's pretty valuable. Number 2 was valuable. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3 says growth and comfort do not coexist. I think that one is true though, like very true. Growth and comfort do not coexist. They will never coexist. If you want to grow, you have to be uncomfortable somehow. I think we're in a world that is so comfortable right now. Like, people really love comfort as of now. Everyone just likes comfort. No one wants to be uncomfortable for them to grow. That's why we're seeing a lot of there's different types of emerging things. People don't want to grow in an uncomfortable way, which is how you actually do grow. So as a person, I think you should always, for you to grow, need to be uncomfortable. And I think a lot of people want to grow in comfort. You will never grow in comfort. Get that out of your mind right now. You will never grow in comfort. So for this one, pretty valuable. Let's go into number 4, I think. Yeah, number 4. And open up. Number 4 says you can't open up the story of my life and go to page 497 and think you know me. I think this one, I want to put it a double valuable thingy on top of it. Number 1 is double valuable. I think a lot of us think a lot of people rather come into other people's lives, and then they think by reading a few pages of that book they know exactly who you are. I think before you actually tell people that before you can actually judge someone, read their whole book. I think all of us, like most people rather, attack people at the top of the society. Have you seen how the people at the top of the society are always under constant attack? And I think it comes from that people like to read a short version of the people who are at the top of society, and then they base that on they thinking they know exactly what happened. I think if you go to page 1 of most of successful people right now, you'll see how the struggle happened. You'll see a lot of their struggles. They had not to sleep. They did not sleep. Most people, worked their asses off. Most people were under a lot of adversity, and they managed to pull through all that. And then you read the page at page 497 where the story is just halfway in it, or it's about to end, and then you think that after reading those 2 pages maybe they did something wrong there, or something, or I don't know what you can put there. And then you think, oh, this person is an ugly soul, is a whatever. I think you should first read the whole book. Actually read the introduction of that book first before going further and judging someone. Do not judge anything before hearing the full story towards why it's happening that way it's happening. And I think that is something you need to know, and I need to know that. Do not judge anything without hearing the full story or the full context as to why it's happening like that. And I think a lot of us do judge people. I think you should stop judging anyone. If you don't know their whole story, don't open up page 497 and think you know them. Let's go. 5th one. One says, never expect, never assume, never ask, never demand. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will. For this one, like, it has 2 ways to it. I don't know if there's something between garbage and trash you can put it with, but I think there's a bit of a thing with me there that this type of quotes rather, they push people into not trying stuff, into not persevering into stuff rather. I think if you're a person, right, you should always ask. If you do not ask, you will never know, you will never receive, you will never know the answer if it was yes or no. Just don't sit back and think, oh, I'll just let it be. I'll just let it be and it will be. It doesn't work like that. I think as a person, you need to like maneuver all this and then ask people, try to build something. If this notion that if it's meant to be, it will be. Yes, I believe in it, but you need to try to put in the work. You cannot say that you're just gonna go into a relationship and then if it's meant to be, it will be. A relationship requires work. Relationships require work. And we're in a society that doesn't want that work in a relationship. If something's not going on the first try, people quit. I'm not saying stay in toxic relationships or anything, but you know exactly that every relationship requires work. And I think people base their knowledge or whatever on the good stuff only, without the bad stuff in it. So I think you should also know, just try something before you put in the notion that if it's meant to be, it will be. Just keep on trying it, and then if you see that you've tried your best, you just let it be and it will be. Don't just sit and say, I'll just get into this relationship. If it's meant to be, it will be. We will not fight. That's the wrong mentality there. That's just the wrong mentality. Never assume. Never just put yourself in that position that you think if it's meant to be, it will be. Yes, if it's meant to be, it will be. But you need to put in the work towards what you're working towards. I think that was today's valuable or garbage message. I think this one, I don't know if I'll put it in valuable and garbage, split it in half and put it in those things. But thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and hit it, and hit that notification bell. Every Thursday I'd like for you to tune in to here, because this is the place where I always put in what's happening. The last video, I enjoyed that meeting last year. Each and every week, this is the place to be on Thursday, that time of the week where it's about to end but it's still in the week. So you can come here, you watch some motivational stuff if you are looking for motivation in my videos, because I think that's some motivation there I'm giving to other people. If you want to watch some fun stuff, this is the fun stuff. Always be valuable as well, valuable here. Thanks for watching again. Love you guys. Let's go.